So today I'm going to talk about why it's important to edit Instagram pictures and kind of the process of how I edit my own Instagram pictures. And so the first thing is that editing your Instagram pictures, it gives you the best possible image that you can get. And so that pretty much means like it brings out certain colors, it brings out people's features more, and you can really see the full image without having to really like zoom in or look at it in a different or certain type of way. Sometimes pictures can turn out different than what you saw in real life, so editing the picture helps bring out what you actually saw and is super helpful to recreate that for other people. I personally like to edit my Instagram pictures in a more vibrant and natural way. You can definitely do whatever you like and change up the settings to match what you like and what you prefer for your feed. Editing Instagram pictures is also super important if you want to grow your following, because it gives kind of like a uniform look if all your pictures have the same preset on it, and it just makes your pictures more interesting and intriguing when they're scrolling through the feed. Editing your Instagram pictures is actually super easy. I use the app Lightroom and it's super easy to use. I'll have a tutorial later in the video showing how exactly I edit my pictures, but editing your pictures can help people click on your picture, or especially show up more on their feed if it's tailored towards something that they like. And overall, editing your pictures just makes you look more professional, especially if you're running a business or creating content. It's a really important step. It's also important to edit your Instagram pictures because that is the first part of your post that they're going to see. And so if you want more traffic on your post, it's important to have that step and really make sure you have an intriguing edit or preset on your picture, because that's what they're going to stop, and then they're going to read the caption, and then they're going to click on your profile. So it's important to have a good edited picture and then pictures all throughout your feed with the same preset on them. So how I edit my pictures is I choose the picture I like, and then I will kind of adjust the brightness and contrast at first, and then I will adjust the whites and I will bring them down, and then adjust the blacks and bring them up, and then I will move on to color and kind of adjust however the lighting is. Sometimes I'll make it more blue, and sometimes I'll make it more like warm tones like yellow, orange. It really just depends on the lighting and what the picture is. And then I'll move to the greens and the pinks. Usually I go more towards the pinks, but if the picture is already kind of a pink undertone, then I'll go to green so it kind of balances it out. And so after I do that, then I move on to vibrance and saturation. Personally, I really like when my pictures have lots of color and they kind of look closer to what they looked like in person rather than what the camera captured. And so I'll turn up the vibrance however I prefer it, depending on the picture. And so I'll turn that up. Not too much though, because I don't want everything to be kind of neon or like washed out. And then I will turn up the saturation more than the vibrance, and that kind of brings out the pop of color that I'm looking for. And so after I do that, I move on to like the details, and I turn the texture down because I don't like seeing all like my pores and stuff, and that's just like an easy fix while still making it look natural. And then usually I will turn up the dehaze, and that kind of makes it so there's nothing washed out and everything in the picture is easy to see. I will also do that with the clarity because then everything is kind of sharpened and it kind of defines everyone's features more. So after I have all of those steps done, I will kind of go back and forth with the previous settings that I made. Sometimes I will edit the curve for the colors, kind of make sure they're in the right spot to what they actually looked like more in person. And that kind of just edits the undertones. And so I'll do that, and then I will go back and re-edit the brightness, the contrast, and usually bring down the vibrance a little bit because sometimes it's just a little too much. So after that, I'm pretty much all done, and then I'll save it. So that's pretty much the importance of editing your Instagram pictures and how to edit them on the Lightroom app. And by the way, it's free on your phone, which is super cool.